Democrats say they care about lowering costs for families.
My plan will not only lower costs and give families a fair shot, it will lower the deficit.
But the reality is, all their spending is only making things worse. Take a family of 4. The parents, Mary and Jim, see costs rising everywhere they look. At the pump, at the grocery store, all around them. Families like Jim and Mary's are paying almost $5,200 more every year due to rising prices. What are the Democrats who control Washington doing to help? Spending more of your hard-earned money and borrowing $3.5 billion a day to do it. They've approved trillions of dollars of new spending in the last year and a half alone. Surely all that help from the government made things better for people like Jim and Mary, right? Wrong. Washington's stimulus payments and out-of-control spending fueled inflation. Inflation equals higher prices. Under Biden, inflation has gone up every single month, and real wages have gone down. All that spending also increased our national debt, which is more than $30 trillion. That's the highest it's ever been. Worse still, a lot of that taxpayer money was wasted. First, there was President Biden's $2 trillion COVID bill, but less than 1% of the money actually went toward COVID vaccines, and hundreds of millions were used for unnecessary pet projects. Then there was the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, but much of that went to fund more government bureaucracy, union giveaways, and Green New Deal policies. Congress passed a government funding bill that spent nearly $10 billion on pork barrel projects. And it's not just bills like these that are making things worse for American families. Washington's endless red tape is hurting Americans too. Red tape costs Americans more than $2 trillion every year. And excessive regulations make everything slower and more expensive, like the cost of building a highway, which has more than tripled over the last 20 years. When will Washington realize that more often than not, it's the problem, not the solution? So what can be done? Politicians in D.C. need to manage our government's budget just like families all over America do, by making sure what goes out isn't more than what comes in. Washington should ban pork barrel projects and special interest giveaways that are driving up costs and wasting taxpayers' money. And they should take real steps to lower prices for American families by reducing red tape and increasing American energy production. Politicians in Washington from Biden on down need to get their act together and realize that it's not their money they're spending, it's ours. It's time to rein in spending and stop government waste. American families can't wait.